So let's build a building. The basic pieces of a building are as foundations, walls, roofs, stairs, and then you can get into decorations and a lot of other things. So we open our inventory with the I key, and this right hand window now is our crafting window. Everything that is in this window is what I am able to craft right now, depending on the number of feats that I have. This is the feats right here. We'll go into that at another time. This is what I'm able to build. So the basic building piece of any building is the foundation. Any of these items in where I am able to craft them, you can click on that to get the little yellow highlight around it, and then it tells you what the recipe is. So for a sandstone foundation, I need 3 stones and 1 wood. So to get those, you pick up rocks, pressing the E key. You can use your pick to chop boulders, because if I press the E key on this, I can pick up a couple loose pieces, but I won't be able to get the most out of this big boulder unless I chop it up. Then the other thing we need is some wood, and oddly enough, you get wood from trees. To get the wood out of the tree, you use a hatchet and chop the wood, chop the tree down. Don't worry, it'll grow back. Okay, so now in our inventory we have 15 stone and 72 wood. We also picked up some branches. Come back over here to the crafting window, click the stone foundation. Now you notice our recipe is lit up because we have what we need over here in our inventory. And then we click either the craft, we'll craft 1 foundation, or you can craft as many as you have the materials to craft. So out of the materials that I'm carrying, the 15 stone and 72 wood, I can make 5 foundations. So we'll craft 2 foundations by clicking this 1 time, twice. They will show up down here in your hotbar. So notice I have 2 foundations. Okay, escape. Now you press the number 3 to use what is in your hotbar, and you will get this little phantom foundation piece with an arrow on it. So here are the basic controls for building. If you want to align this foundation piece with, let's say, the edge of the dry sand, you just walk back and forth and kind of move around a little bit to get the edge lined up. Another very useful thing to do when building is go into first person. So if you press the 3 again, you can scroll all the way in with your mouse, or you can press the P key to go into first person. Now the way that that's better is now your body's not in the way, and you can see how by moving left and right and turning your camera, you can place this first piece right where you want it. The reason that that's important is because I will show you in a moment, the rest of the foundation pieces will snap to this one. So placing the first one exactly where you want it is very important. That also matters on how high you place it. So if you hold the left shift key down and scroll your mouse wheel, scrolling up raises the foundation piece as high as you're going to be able to put it. Scrolling your mouse wheel down puts it as low as you can possibly put it. The arrow key is the direction that it's facing. Now, for sandstone, that's really not important. For other building pieces, it's very important. Like for roof pieces and foundation pieces that have a pattern to them, if you want that pattern to all be lined up, you need your arrow key facing the same direction every time. To change that, you just, without pressing any keys, you can rotate the mouse wheel and it will spin around. It doesn't snap 90 degrees, but this way you can get the rotation of your foundation piece exactly like you want it. So now if you're coming over here and you're trying to get that again lined up with the dry sand, you can scroll the mouse wheel so you can come over here, and it really helps in getting that first piece placed just like you want it. Once you finally have that figured out, you left click one time and your piece is now in the ground. Now, so when I said that every other piece that you place snaps to it, this is exactly what's happening. I can't place another foundation piece in close proximity to this one because it will want to snap into one that's already here, which is actually handy because as you place more building pieces, so you can, now when you rotate the mouse, it snaps 90 degrees because a flat side has to line up with the existing piece. Then you left click one time and you will place the second one. I only have two because I've only crafted two, so there are only two. And you've put your first building pieces down. So let's say, nope, this isn't, see, I didn't line that up like I wanted it because that would be important for some reason. You can pick these pieces back up. You actually can pick up any piece, or let's say I wanted it to go that way, not this way. So this piece is not where I wanted it. Get your center little white dot over it, hold down the E key, and then you will see that this one, well, you've got three options. One, you can just cancel. You can dismantle it, which means you will break it down to its components of stone and wood. Or you can click this one and it will return it to your inventory. So I click that. It will break apart, but notice I have a sandstone foundation back in my inventory that I can use to put, let's say we wanted it to go back on this side, left click, and now it'll be back on this side, and I can continue to build my house. Alright, let's say we want to put up a wall. So to build a wall, it takes one wood and one stone. So after building our foundation, we have 9 pieces of wood left and 70 pieces of wood and 9 stones. So I have enough to build several walls. So we'll craft a couple walls. Well, we'll craft 3 walls. And then we'll press the 3 key. We'll press the 4 key, and our wall pops up here. It will snap to any place where you are allowed to place a wall. You can't place a wall out here because it says it needs to snap to an existing building piece. Walls have to have foundations. Now also notice it says outer face. Most wall pieces have an inside and an outside. You can scroll the mouse wheel and it will change to where this is outer face, this is the inner face because you're looking at the word. So I place this, see how it has this wooden interior, and on the outside it's just stone. So whichever way you want to do it, you want them to all be the same. If I have the outer face facing me and I place that one, Now I've got one that looks like this, one that looks like this. I've got this big crack in the middle because they're not meant to go together with one where this is on the inside and this is the outside. So I put this one down by mistake. I want to return it to my inventory. I hold the E key down, return to inventory, place this one correctly, and now notice I don't have a crack right here because the two edges meet each other and it's a nice solid wall. From the outside it looks like this. The same thing if on a corner, you always want the outer faces facing out, so you can put a corner in. You can also build up. And wherever one will snap to is where you can put it. So I built 3 walls, or crafted 3 walls. I still have enough material in my inventory to build some more walls. But notice down in the hotbar it's grayed out because I haven't crafted anymore. You can do one of two things. You can open your inventory and go over here and click the wall again and craft another one. That's kind of a slow way of doing it. Or, since it's grayed out and down in my hotbar, I can just press the number 4 key and it will craft another one without having to open my inventory, as long as I have enough building material in my backpack. So now I press 4 again. Now this time I'm on the outside of the building and I can read the words outer face because it is facing outward. And it works like that. Okay, some other variations is you would want a roof. So we come over here, and this is a standard thatched sloped roof that takes plant fiber and branches. So you wonder, how do you get plant fiber? Well, let's look in our inventory. Oh, we already have 6 branches. Awesome. So plant fiber comes from picking plants. Okay, I am back picking some plants. I now have 13 plant fiber and 6 branches. Scroll down here to our thatched roof. These are lit up because I have enough materials. So we'll craft 2 of those. Now let's put a quick roof on our little bitty narrow closet. Press 5. So this is all the available places that a roof will snap on. Roofs are kind of a pain in the ass because you have to get them to go just where you want them. So there is that one. Alright, I see now that we need this to be wider than this. So we'll take that down. We'll take this down. We'll take this down. We'll put the foundation here. We'll put our walls up here and here. Now we'll do our other ceiling piece right there. And we have a foundation. We have a house built with a roof on it. Oh gracious, here is this big hole, and maybe you're afraid okay, ignore this big hole. Maybe you're afraid somebody can come and get in. Alright, let's go over here and notice we can make a left sloping sandstone wall. We'll craft one of those. And then we have a right sloping sandstone wall. We'll craft one of those. Number 6 out of the hotbar, and it will snap in right there. Now notice the arrow is facing in. That means that would be the wrong direction. We want it facing out. Left click, it goes into place. hotbar number 7. It's going the correct direction. So now we have filled in that end of the house, and we are in good shape. Oh, let's build a door. Okay. You use a thing called, oddly enough, a door frame. Oh noes, we have run out of stone. E, E, oops, see that one's too big. E, E, let's get a couple more branches. There's a couple sticks. Okay, craft a door frame. We'll come over here. Can we craft another wall piece? Yes. Alright, it's in our 8 slot. Okay, again, the arrow is facing out, so that's what we want. We'll put a door piece facing out. Now, we need a door. Let's look and see. Oh, here's one. Simple wooden door. We need wood and twine. Alright. So this is where crafting gets even more fun, is because now we need to make twine. You make twine from plant fiber. So you see we have 11 pieces of plant fiber left. You can come up here in your search box and type in twine, and it says to make twine we need plant fiber. It takes 1 plant fiber to make 1 twine. So we'll craft a couple of those. Now we have 3 twine. We can get back out of here, come down to our door. Now they're lit up. It takes 2 wood, 1 twine. We'll craft a door. Now, our hotbar was full, so it didn't automatically jump down to our hotbar. So we go into our inventory, we drag it out of our inventory and into any hotbar slot. It doesn't matter. Now it went into 8, so we've got 8. And you get that door anywhere close to your door frame and it will snap right into place with the left mouse button. Okay, there's our house. We're not going to build another sloping roof because I already showed you how. So now you come up here to the door and press the E key. The door will open and you can walk into your house. If you wait a minute, the door will automatically close, but if you want to close it, you press E again and the door will close. And now you're in your closet. Press the E key, the door will open. You can come out. If you want to, you can close it. And there you go. That is the basics of building.